It's just, let's see here, going live in 28, 27, 26. Okay, we've got ourselves a. Ooh, look, there I am. Hi, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need somebody to make a comment so I can see if I can see the comments on this thing. We're using a new. Jen's watching. She's right over there. We're using a new system, the StreamYard, and the reason we're using it is because this will live stream to my page, to the Jill Wiseman Designs page, and to the Jill Wiseman Designs group, and to YouTube live all at the same time. So that's one of the reasons why we are trying this new system out. So let me know what you guys think, if it works okay for you guys. But I'm seeing comments, so that's good. Hi, you guys. Miss Laura and Harriet is here, and Karen. I'm so excited that you guys want to see these new beads that I brought in for the Bead Garage Sale. I'm just going to kind of set this down here for a second. I have been shopping like you cannot even believe for months now for the next Bead Garage Sale. Our last Bead Garage Sale was such a huge success. We had more than usual people because, of course, COVID. And so while everything was shut down, people were looking for new hobbies. A lot of new beaders came into our beady world. And so the last garage sale was pretty epic. This time, I'm making it more epic. I have brought in almost double the number of types of beads that we had last time. I'm also bringing in larger quantities. So stuff that we sold out of really quickly. For instance, we tend to sell out of the super duos really quickly.
She's really trying to kill me.
I'm basically trying to kill the mama. No, we don't kill the mama. Believe me, we need the mama. So I brought in larger quantities, so we shouldn't sell out as quickly of those items. And then the other thing that happened this year is that I got the opportunity to shop for more stringing type beads in addition to, the more bead weaving type stuff that I've always carried. So you're going to see a lot of bigger beads, really unique, cool shapes and colors. Some of it is vintage. Some of it is stuff that you cannot get anymore. They literally don't make it in the Czech Republic anymore. So once it's gone, it's gone. And so our task now is we've got 37 days till the Bead Garage Sale. We have a board here in the office that they update daily for me. So it's up to 37 days, or down to, I suppose, with the eek. And so that's kind of gives me heartburn every time I walk into the warehouse. So, but we're taking pictures, we're processing things. A lot of it we need to break down into smaller quantities because they'll come, in a big bag. And then we need to figure out how many we want in a bag and bag that all up. And my fabulous Jen over here helps us out with that, as well as RJ and Corey, and they are off busy working on filling your orders right now. And of course, Mama is my number one photographer. So we've got a lot of things to list before the Bead Garage Sale. But I think that we have, as of today, actually, we've got one more pallet of boxes in today. And as of today, we have every last bead for the Bead Garage Sale in-house, which is a big thing. So I'm super excited about that. Let me quick check in here and see who all is there. Oh, Pat Price wants to see the recording studio. So yes, we'll swing by that way. We were just actually, Brian and I were talking about whether I'd ever actually given a tour of the new warehouse space. And I don't think I have. So we'll save an official tour. Maybe we'll do that next week. And but I will go ahead and poke into the film studio so that you guys can see it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, seeing the warehouse. This warehouse has been such a game changer for us, you guys. It's just amazing. Oh, Pat Price says Mama does good photography. Yeah, she sure does. Okay, so are you tired of looking at my face and you want to see some beads? Because Honestly, as we were opening up some of these boxes to show you guys, I had not physically seen the beads except when I ordered them online. So I'm even going ooh and ah and drooling over them because I had not physically seen them yet. So this table right here is all beads that came over from our friends in the Czech Republic. And we have got some of the most amazing new shapes. Look at how beautiful that is. So it's a coin bead. I think it's about 17 to 20 millimeters. Let's see if it says on the package. Let's see here, 18 millimeters. I'm pretty good. And we've got it in a bunch of colors. So everything from more golden bronze tones, you know, which my favorite is, of course, right there, the purples, and several different shades of purple. I really love this purple copper one too. Just stunningly gorgeous. Then a little bit farther on here, this is a new heart-shaped bead that has come out recently. And we got that in a bunch of different colors. And we're really pleased. You know, when you're ordering them online, it's always a question of whether they're going to look as good when they come in. And those definitely did. Very pleased with those. Then over here, they did not have tons of colors in stock of these. But these are some small hibiscus flowers. So we only have 5 colors of these for this particular garage sale, but I think the colors are fabulous. Those blues are just to die for. And this is actually a purple and copper. So I like that one quite a bit too. Then you guys love the 2 millimeter fire polish. So y'all, I have got you set up with 2 millimeter fire polish. This does not look like much of in a bag, but one of these bags is 6 mass, and there are 1,200 beads in a mass. So that means that's a heck of a lot of beads right there. So we've got these colors up here. These are all 2 mils that I brought in. All these colors that we don't usually get to have. I'm going to make Brian stretch here because here's other 2 mil colors, and they are just fabulous. I tried to pick colors that were either super classic, like the aluminum silver, or ones that I just you don't normally get to see. Like this is so good. This is like almost like a pewter color. Let me see what the 37. Yeah, this is kind of like a pewter. I think that this would match the seed bead D4221 really well. So I really like that one. I'm gonna have to steal some of those for myself. And then all the way to here are all 2 millimeter fire polish. And these are the true 2s. So these are not the ones that are 2.5 millimeter. And I think I do have a small amount of the 2.5 millimeter ones, but that will be mentioned in the description. Let's see. Let's show next these guys. This is just a very small selection of fire polish that I got from the Czech Republic. I bought these specifically because they are all etched. So we've got, you know, the Capri Gold etched and the gold etched, Crystal Maria, Silver Blue Rainbow or something like that. This is my personal favorite in the etched. It's kind of like a party going on there. This one, the bag kind of interferes with it a little bit, but you can see that's like a gray with a AB flash etched. So, but wait till I show you the rest of the fire polish that we have, because we have over 150 different colors of 4 millimeter fire polish and slightly less than that of the 3 millimeter fire polish. Let's see. So more fire polish here. Some Drux. This is, again, a small amount of the Drux that I brought in. I've got probably 60 colors of 4 millimeter Drux and maybe 50 or so of the 3 millimeter. Then let me bring you over to this corner of the table because this one is so fun. They're kitty cats. You guys, look at the kitty cat beads. I'm so excited about the kitty cat beads. So they didn't have tons of colors in stock, but I thought, okay, those of you with orange kitties, there's your orange ones. What is etched? Etched is, so they would take a normal fire polish bead and they run it through an acid bath. And so it just kind of takes the shine off and makes it a little more matte, but also because they have matte beads that are different than etched. Etched really has more of a physical feel of that kind of acid etching on it. So it's a little bit more rustic, I think, is the way to put it.
And they're really cool.
And they're very, very cool. Mom is working on monitoring the comments for me since I'm doing a bad job over here. So anyway, more kitty cat beads. We've got some for you guys who have the black kitty cats. And then we've got these guys. And then the gray kitty cat people. So
Somebody says they're watching with closed captioning on, and it just said hundreds of pounds of drugs.
hundreds of pounds of drugs. I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's take you over to this table here. So we'll show you these next. This is more of the bead weaving type of beads. So over here, this is a tiny selection of some of the super duo colors that we're bringing in specifically for this sale. We have brought in over 100 colors of super duos that we do not normally carry. I do plan on carrying some of these colors post sale, but the prices will be higher because they'll be regular retail prices. So I'm super excited about all these super duos. We also have some mini duos. So I just pulled a couple of packages of the mini duos to show you some of the gorgeous colors there.
Lisa Fisher, if we have to put a limit on the kitty beads, we will.
Uh-oh, is Lisa Fisher going to steal them all?
Yes.
Lisa, don't be a kitty hog. I brought in a ton of gem duos, and these in particular. So again, very saturated colors. This is one of my favorite colors because it's polychrome. So it's kind of got that blue, but it's got a depth to it. It's kind of blue with dark blue. I don't know, blue-green. Anyway, lots of these super saturated, coated colors. But I wanted to open this one up and show you because this one has what they call a batik coating on it. So I want to show you what that looks like. Oh, I just love these. So they've got like the little lines on them, which I think will be stunning in a piece. And I think that I have these in a couple of different styles, color coordinating colors. So that's going to be a super special one. I have a feeling that's also going to be one that's going to sell out quickly, just as an FYI.
Yes, we have zillions of mini duos.
Yes. Mini duos, I think I've got about 40 or 50 colors. Like I said, I went way crazy with ordering. As a matter of fact, June Wiseman over here she came into my office one day and said, I'm worried about the spending that you're doing. You're buying too much stuff. I'm like, I hope not. The ladies always show up. So
I am so sorry, but we are still not posting to the UK. I'm really sorry.
I am going to see if I can get that fixed before the Bead Garage Sale. I'm getting every person or company that I talk to, I'm getting conflicting information on the whole customs for the UK thing. So I'm just going to have to pick somebody, a company, an advisor that I trust and go with their information. Because literally, it goes back and forth. Yes, you have to. No, you don't have to. Yes, you have to. No, you don't have to. So I'm going to make that a priority so that we can post to the UK before the sale. Okay, guys? Because I know that's been a problem. I really do.
Wipe your tears, Janice.
There you go. One of the things you guys had requested were the little teacup beads. So I didn't get tons and tons of these, but I think that they are adorable and I would love to design with these. The ones that I pulled out of the box to show you guys just happen to coordinate beautifully together. I want to make something with all four of those colors because that's my jam. Gem duos. Tons and tons and tons of gem duos. Again, lots of these really saturated colors, opaque colors. So I think somewhere around that 40 different colors, maybe slightly more mark of the gem duos. Something that you guys surprised me on when I asked you on in the group was how many of you guys wanted tile beads. So I really stocked up on tile beads, and I was really excited to find these gorgeous colors because, of course, immediately go for like this and this. But these are just, this one is really particularly gorgeous. You get that gold effect on the blue, which is just delicious. Like I did last time, I also am bringing in a bunch of seed beads. Some of them are Toho seed beads, and some of them are Miyuki seed beads. These ones that are sitting here that I grabbed happen to be Toho's. So we'll have those marked on the website as Toho or Miyuki. One thing to remember, and if you're new to the Bead Garage Sale, is the items that you get in the Bead Garage Sale are not labeled. So where normally, say if you bought a seed bead from us, it's going to come in one of those 3-inch tubes, comes with about 28 to 30 grams in a I'm sorry, a 6-inch tube with 28 to 30 grams in it. And it's got a label on it telling you the color name, the color number, and if we know it, the manufacturer. When you buy from the Bead Garage Sale, one of the ways I keep those prices down is we do not spend time labeling things. So first of all, they're going to come in, the seed beads will come in a 25-gram bag. It'll be a bag instead of a tube, and it does not have a label on it. So here's what you need to do is you need to make sure that you, when it comes, unpack it with your invoice and have some labels available to you. And you cross-reference your invoice and the beads that came, and you can manually label them yourself. So that's just a way that I can offer you these prices that we do for the Bead Garage Sale, is by limiting how much labor time we spend doing it. Hang on. We do not have any delicas in the sale this year. I have carried all of the size 11 delicas now for a little over a year. So in the past, I used the garage sale as a reason to bring in some new colors. And you guys helped fund that by buying the stuff in the Bead Garage Sale, and then I would add it to the color selection. But now we carry all of the colors. Next Bead Garage Sale, we may look at experimenting with some size 15 delicas. But that horrible noise was just June Wiseman screaming. I don't promise that, but just know that it's in the back of my head. Okay. Then look at these bins. These bins are full of fire polish beads. These happen to be all 4 millimeter. These are all colors that we picked to bring in for the sale. This is actually one of my absolute favorites. This is a metallic mix. So it's got different gold and bronze and hematite in there. And it is just the sexiest metallic mix I've ever seen in my life. I adore it. These are not the quantities that we have available. This was just a color choosing selection. We actually, what the quantity that we brought in, I'll show you the boxes, so that we got a new palette that came in today, and that was the fire polish beads that came in today. So that kind of covers this area. Let me kind of show you some more goodies. So this right here, we've got a full box here and a full box here, box there. We haven't finished pulling out of that box, this box, all stuff that has come from one of our vendors. These boxes are full of all sorts of amazing goodies. You have to see these. These are Chinese crystal teardrops. And this color is just gorgeous. But we've got these teardrops in about, I actually don't even know. I'm going to guess it's like 20 to 30 colors. Might be more than that. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten into that box yet. But when I went to Chicago to shop, this is all stuff that came from the Chicago trip. So we've got larger fire polish beads. So these are 6 mils. This is a coating that you will never see again. This was a special coating that was made specifically for this vendor. And so it was like a one-time run of these beads.
Jill, can you give them dates of the garage sale?
Dates of the garage sale, yes. The garage sale is September 18th, and it starts at 9 a.m. Central Time. So let me just tell you, I'm going to pause for a second to kind of give you some background info. If you are the competitive type and you like the thrill of the hunt, then you want to get on the garage sale right at 9 a.m. and shop quick. What has happened in the past is we've got limited quantities of each item, and we're not going to accept any back orders. We do not restock any of the stuff for the Bead Garage Sale. So if something sells out, that's it. You just lost your chance. And putting an item in your shopping cart does not mean that it is reserved for you. It doesn't get reserved for you until you check out. So what we tell people is if you're shopping and you have stuff in your cart you absolutely love that you want to make sure that you get, go check out. And then go back and start shopping some more. If you check out multiple times, it's okay. It is going to charge you a shipping charge each time. But what we do on the back end is we're going to refund those extra shipping charges to you back to your original method of payment. So that's another change this year. It happened because our shopping cart provider made making those refunds to your original method of payment much, much easier. Last, I think 2 Bead Garage sales, we only refunded those extra shipping charges back to your account as a store credit. This year, we're just going to send it straight back to your credit card or to your PayPal account, however you paid for it. Okay. So do not be afraid to check out multiple times. Having said that, you don't have to check out with every single bead. Please. We have had some people who will check out like 20 times, which is, it's a bit of a administrative hassle on our end. But if you have to, you have to. I totally get it. What I'm trying to do for you guys, though, is increase the quantities of what I bought so that those collisions won't happen as quickly. Those sellouts won't happen as quickly. So if all of that kind of gives you hives, just wait an hour or two and then start shopping the Bead Garage Sale. The stuff that's going to sell out that first hour is going to be the grab bags. Grab bags always sell out the first hour. They usually sell out the first 10 minutes. I am, again, trying to make way more grab bags than I ever have before. So we're going to try to make those last a little bit longer this time. Usually, what else sells out really quickly? The Super Duos tend to sell out quickly. The clasps tend to sell out quickly. I don't have any pulled out to show you, but I got an incredible amount of gorgeous clasps specifically for this. Most of them are toggles, but there are some that are lobster claws.
Well, we have a lot.
But again, I bought way more quantity than I've had in the past. So just FYI, I think that we're going to not make it quite as bad as you're trying to fight for those special items early on. What else do I need to tell them? Oh, big one, you guys. If you haven't shopped the sale, we get so many orders that it is going to take us at least 4 weeks to fill them all. And when I say that, I am not kidding. It is going to take us 2 weeks just to do the orders in the first hour of the sale. That's how many orders come in that first hour. We are going to work where there's going to be a night shift. So we're going to have like 4 people working on filling the orders during the day. I'm going to come in and do a night shift and pull more orders at night so that we can try to get the maximum number of orders ready and out the door and as fast as we can. But just please, yeah, try not to call us, email us, message me on Facebook, any of those things, because if we have to look up your order, it slows us down. I am going to do something that I haven't done in the past, and that is I'm going to send out an email with a status report of where we are with the orders every couple of days. So I'll kind of tell you we've gotten through this order number so that you can kind of gauge where you are. You know, if you're 1,000 order numbers away from the one that we just finished, it's going to be a couple weeks, you know.
Can I answer a quick question?
Mom, yep.
The credit card will get charged and then it will be refunded.
Okay.
The amount of your charge will not change. It will go, your full charge will go
Okay.
through and then you will be issued a refund on that charge.
Okay. So if you couldn't hear that, the question was on the shipping refunds. What will happen is that full charge that includes the shipping amount will go through on your credit card. No matter how many orders you make, the full charge will go through. And it won't be until we pull your order and we're physically shipping it. And so that could be 4 weeks from when you actually place the order, that we will then run the refund for the extra shipping charges back to your credit card. So we'll have, you know, there will be a, you know, couple of days to several weeks time frame where that amount of charge will be tied up on your credit card. Unfortunately, that's just that's the only way we are able to do it.
Do you want to talk about tips?
Let me show them some more stuff first, and then I'll talk about that, because I don't want to bore them with all administrative stuff. Okay, so let me tell you, they had the most fabulous flower selection. And so I got a little crazy on getting some of these gorgeous flowers. This one is so cool. It is very soft purple and brown and sage green. So cool. We've got the brights. We've got, oh man, I wish he had more of these. This one I think is going to have to go into something special because I literally only have like 6 strands of that, and that would be a problem. I'm not going to go any further in that box because a strand has broken in there. You never know what you're going to find though too. I thought these were very interesting, very Saturn looking. I think these would make amazing earrings. And again, with lots of fire polish. These are some gorgeous rondelles, that turquoise rondelle with a coating on it. Over here, look at these. Super interesting shape, and that 5-color luster mix with Picasso that I just adore. I found a bunch of beads with this really interesting luster. And I've got some more over on another table that I'll show you. But so these are kind of the more blue-gray with the white. But I've got some other ones that have like the 5-color luster in them. Let's see, what else to show you in here? I think this is more Chinese crystals. Oh, we have got these. They're so cute. The staff here has been going nuts over these. These are Chinese crystals that are packaged in these little containers. And everybody's like, I'm just going to buy it for the container. Look at that. It's like a little treasure chest. So these are high quality Chinese crystals. And you've got the cork bottle that they are in. I actually got a little lesson on Chinese crystal when I was doing this shopping. Let me tell you about it. There are basically 3 different levels of Chinese crystal. The crummy ones, the kind of good ones, and then the really high quality ones. And everything that I got from this vendor are the high quality ones. And he went to China, to Yiwu Plaza in central China, and sourced these. So I feel very comfortable about the quality of these. So I'm really excited about that because obviously these days we have to be a little more open to Chinese crystal, right? So I'm very pleased to have all of that. Let me show you some of these flowers. These are some bigger flowers. To die for. Again, multiple colors. Gee, you think I like purple? Even these have a purple tinge to them. Then we have things like these spindle beads. This is a table cut bead, which I love. I love that flat surface. These would make tremendous earrings or pieces in a bracelet. So I've got a bunch more color variations of those. Let's see, we've got kind of some, I don't know what soft ovals, I guess. I don't even remember picking out some of these things. Oop, our camera's going crazy. Stop. We've got it on one of those stabilizer things, and the stabilizer went a little nuts. This is really interesting. It's got this Picasso finish on it. This is kind of like a smoky thing. I think it's very, very cool. And as you can see, I am just barely touching the surface of all of this. So I did get a bunch of these really large fire polish rounds, which have incredible, it's like a disco ball kind of cut almost, and they've got a lot of flash in them. So I have those in a bunch of different colors, which will be very, very cool. Then, just a little bit of everything. I mean, I thought they're kind of like soft, I don't know. They're not exactly rounds. They're like a soft nugget. Thought these would be great spacer beads. And so that's the big size. But then there's also a little size. Again, different colors. Let me see what else. Oh, I want to show you these guys because I got a bunch of these. I love these spirals. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. These spiral beads. I have them in 2 different sizes, and I think he had like 8 or 10 colors of each. So I got them all because that's what I do. We've got a bunch of pewter charms, and I'm still trying to figure out what quantity I'm going to sell those in. So we may not get them all listed for the Bead Garage Sale because I've got so many of them, but we'll have at least some of those in the sale. Okay, are you ready for some more? Because I've got some more. Okay, come on. Oh, that's right. I was going to show you over here. This is the photography table. So this is stuff that's been laid out for photography. That's where all the magic happens, is in that little thing there. And so, I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous beads. One of these strands I'm going to have to steal for myself. I thought these were really interesting. Super cool for a focal bead with those ripples in it. And then this one is matte. So it's got a very cool look to it. Then let me come and show you over here. This, from here on out, this is all where it's waiting on Jill for me to sit and enter all this stuff into the website. Mom's already taken the pictures. The girls have already processed it into baggies or whatever if it needs to be processed. So from here on out, it's all waiting on Jill. Oy. More fire polish. So these are some more of the fire polish colors that we are going to have in the sale. We've got Chinese crystal rondelles. We have got, here's some of the rest of those gorgeous colors on the spiral beads. The red, and there's a beautiful blue, which of course is my favorite. There's some purple and green and bronze, cobalt blue. So yeah, we got a bunch of those. This is one of the ones that is totally my favorite. Let me kind of grab a handful so you can get a good look. This luster color on these is just to die for. And so you've got, in the one strand, you'll have the blue and the purple and kind of the brown pink and the white. It's just stunning. And then, oops, let me put those back in so I don't get in trouble. We have some more of those in, here we go, in these 5-color luster beads. So it's just It'll be a nice low price point because it's not tons and tons of beads, but you get the whole assortment. And wouldn't that just be gorgeous as a necklace, just like that? Oh, yum. Found some real interesting treasures. This is one of those ones that you'll probably never see made again. Look at the color combo in there. It's like a party, confetti party in those beads. Love that. I found he had some strands of mixed beads, which I was excited to see. So a color coordinated mix right there in a strand. And I think we've got like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different ones of that. These are almost all super duos right here. Some of the colors of super duos that we have got coming. Some gorgeous stuff. Oh, this is one of my favorite of the Ginkgos. It's that polychrome, but it's grape. Let's see here. Oh, matte aqua AB super duos. This is an incredible deep kind of plum color for fall. Super excited about that one. Yeah, so that's all those. Plus these. Need processing, need amounts. Okay, so this is all goodies that I got from, look at that bead. He just has these bins of beads. So they aren't stranded or anything. It was just kind of scoop out how much you want. And so I just grabbed large amounts of the ones that I thought were pretty. And that's what's all in here. I also, in my office, I won't take you in there to see right now, but I have an entire large table filled with more of these bins, and the entire underneath of the table is filled with these bins too. So I got my work cut out for me. I'm going to show you one more thing. Before I do that, what was it that I was supposed to tell them about, Mom? Oh, the kits. One other change that we're going to make this year with the garage sale, in an effort to try to get your orders out the door as fast as possible. For 2 weeks, starting September 18th, maybe starting the 17th, we're going to not allow you guys to order any kits for 2 weeks. It just slows down. Right the second, we are making kits when you order them. I would love to say that we have a whole back assortment of kits made, and that's the goal to have happen by the end of the year. But it's not going to happen before garage sale. So if you place a Bead Garage Sale order and add a kit to it, it's going to make it a lot longer for your order to go out the door. Yeah, basically those go to the end, and you will definitely be waiting 4 weeks for it. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to just put a moratorium on ordering kits for 2 weeks. If you know you want a kit, maybe order it ahead of time, order it afterward, but I think that's going to be a way that we're going to be able to speed up our ability to get those orders out the door. Okay, so now I'm going to take you on a hike to the other side of the warehouse. Oh, Brian pointed out, he's doing good. I promised to show you guys the film studio. So let me show you that.
While you're doing that, someone wants to know what a grab bag is.
A grab bag, okay. Well, I will probably show them a grab bag when we get over there. So here is dun, 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 the film studio. And we are so spoiled because I made the film studio nice and big when we built this out. So we've got plenty of area for all sorts of equipment that we need. We can put a desk in here still. And Brian spent days putting all these acoustic tiles on the walls. And then we have this set up so that we can do two different sets basically. So we've got one set up right here on this side of the studio, and then we can do a second set that looks different. The background looks different over here. It also gives us enough room that we can spread out if we have extra guests in the studio. We definitely are hoping to have people coming in. We've got a list of people who have agreed to come in and teach some classes with us. So that will happen in the future. But right this second, we're still, scrambling from moving in here, from all sorts of stuff that's been going on this year. Oh, and then let me show you too. So when I'm looking, let's go and show them what it looks like from my point of view. And I want to point out to them. So there's the camera that's overhead. So that's the hand cam that films my hands. And then you've got the camera here that films my face. So when we're filming for YouTube videos, we have both cameras going at once. And Brian has to go do the editing afterwards to get those two images on the same screen. Over here is a small monitor camera here, or a monitor. This shows me what is on the hand cam. So that helps me out. You'll probably notice me glance off to the side periodically. And that's what I'm doing is I'm looking to make sure my hands are in the frame. And then back here, this is another big monitor. This shows what is on the face camera. So there's a lot going on when we're filming, a lot of pieces to make sure are working properly, which is why I'm so grateful to have Brian to help me out with that. Not only just taking care of all the equipment, but then doing all that editing at the back end too. So that's kind of a quick spotlight on the studio. All right, so now we are going to go all the way over to the other side. This is all materials for grab bags for the Bead Garage Sale. Somebody was asking what a grab bag is. This is an example right here. This one is specific to check seed beads. So, and these are actually, I'm going to remake these because these ended up having too many just plain bugle beads in them. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit more. But we're going to have grab bags that are check seed beads. We'll have grab bags that are Japanese seed beads. We will have grab bags that are the general ones are the most popular ones. And I'll show you a little bit more about what goes into a general one when we get over to that side of the warehouse. And then we're also going to have vintage cab grab bags also again. So the deal with the grab bags is everybody's is going to be different. You don't know what you're going to get. It's going to be kind of a surprise. So if you're not somebody who likes surprises, it's not the thing for you. But it's a good way to get a broad assortment of colors, of different styles of beads, that kind of thing, and grow your bead library at home, because it's a super cost-effective way to get all of that in there. So let me show you back over here.
And how much are they going to be?
I am still, the question was how much are the grab bags? I don't know yet. They will generally be $12 or each or less. I'm going to try to make them a tiny bit smaller this time. My goal is to make them $10 or less. All right. So we'll start here. All of these boxes just arrived today. This was our latest pallet that arrived. And not 100% of these are for garage sale, but 50% of them are. It's 668 pounds worth of beads. And so these arrived today. All of this, along all this back table here, this is all for the sale. So again, we've got super duos here. We've got, here are some gorgeous tile beads. There's some drucks, round beads, drucks here. Let's see here. These are some cool beads that I picked up in the Czech Republic. And so they're large, but they would be like incredible. If you hung that on a chain, wouldn't that be a cool earring? Love that. Again, more randomness, but all stuff for the sale. Back here, this corner is all stuff for grab bags. So what I do is, let me kind of bring it over here. I separate out different categories. So right here we've got crystals and drucks, seed bead stuff in here, fire polish here, miscellaneous here, which includes some gorgeous buttons, delicas, findings, clasps and things are in here. These are 2-hole beads over here. We have so many little Super Duo odds and ends that Super Duos gets their own category. And so when I go to make a grab bag, I'm pulling a little bit of each one of these categories into a bag. What we have this year, in addition to that we haven't in the past, is all of these items on this table. So these are all items that I purchased specifically for grab bags. Some of them are drucks. There are some fire polish in here. There are check bicones in here. So what's cool about these is I was able to purchase them at a price point where I'm going to be able to include a full strand in each one of these. So my challenge with the grab bags this year is to give you a nice assortment and still keep it at a decent price point. In the past, I have always limited you guys to 2 grab bags, purchase of 2 grab bags. I may go up to 3 this time, but that's going to depend on how many grab bags I'm able to actually physically make. And because this is kind of my own special sauce thing, I make valuation judgment calls when I'm putting these together. It's really a hard thing for me to ask the girls to do because they don't necessarily have all the details of like what the value of each thing is. And so I have always personally made all the grab bags, except for the one year that I went to the Czech Republic and Mom was stuck making grab bags and I'll never hear the end of it ever. Like she'll be on her deathbed and she'll be telling the story about how I made her make grab bags while I was out of the country. Won't be doing that again.
Thank God.
The peanut gallery over there. So that is the preview of what's going on. And I would say you guys got eyes on about maybe 40 to 50% of it. So there's a lot that you didn't see, different shapes, different styles. It's going to be a big one, guys. Really, really big one. Again, September 18th, starting at 9 o'clock Central Time. And I'm going to do another video repeating all this information for people who didn't see it or, make it through this entire video. I'll do a truncated version one. I will also mention if you have not shopped with us before and you have not created an account with us, you want to go ahead and do that before the sale because it'll make your life easier if you sign into your account and then start shopping. Because then when you go to check out, your addresses will all be populated. You can save your credit card number in the system so that will all auto-populate when you're going to check out and everything. And so that'll make the whole thing faster for you. Okay, well, I think that's it for me for right now. I'll go back and I'll read your comments when we're done here. Thank you for hanging out with me and helping me go through and love on all these beads. There's at least 3 just from this video that I'm going to go back and pull a couple strands for myself. So, and it's your fault because you made me go through them again. Love you guys. Happy beading.